Oh, crikey. Sorry, Beth, I kicked the camera. Okay. Okay, so you're getting kind of a half heart shaped because you're going up like this. Instead of in a full semicircle and coming straight down in front of your face, you're going up diagonally and then you have this little bulbous thing. And then the second time you did it, you went way out, so you were forced to come in diagonally.
Okay.
That sounds super picky, but when you do left hand gestures that you haven't done before, that you're unfamiliar with, I practice them like 30 times without the right hand. And then add in the right hand without any pattern, just straight up and downs, so you can really focus on the left hand. And not worrying about time as much. And then you can get to being more rhythmic once it's more part of your vocabulary. Okay, the reason I think he asked you guys for a circle, there are lots of good reasons. He likes to do the half, like he comes from over here for a decrescendo. This is actually a decrescendo, even though your hand's going up. It's actually a decrescendo. He'll have you, and then he likes to compress the sound. Those are both very, very good motions. But also you should be able to do the standard straight up, straight down. That one's pretty useful. And we've talked about how this is a pretty abrupt motion. So, gradually turning over on top is something you should practice. But for the purpose of this exercise, the reason he wants you to do a circle like that is so you can start with your hands at the same level and you can come, it still looks like yes, get louder, and you can come up and around. You just need to look in the mirror and see if you're happy with your shape. If you are, it'll work. Your kids don't care. But just make sure you're pleased with it. If you want to do it again, you can. If not, you can go on to number one. That's all.
I'll try it again.
That was way better.
Be careful that you don't drift low on your soft stuff, and also be careful that you don't drift low in the left hand exercise too. Your stick just it was too low.
Yeah, that's the biggest thing I noticed. Why don't you start on measure 2?
Do you like your staccatos?
No.
Yeah, me neither. So do something different on them.
You need to be more vertical, period.
More vertical.
Yes.
And they need to be quicker. There's a lot of time happening between point A and point B, and there shouldn't be. It's boom, 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 and it freezes on top, and you're kind of, you see the difference?
Start at 2 again, or measure 2?
Sure. That's much better. I would still take the staccatos completely out of the pattern.
Like just straight up and down.
Yeah, until you're really comfortable, because you should focus entirely on the sound you're getting and getting the sound that you want. And then once you have the sound you want, then you can go back and try adding in a little bit of a pattern if you want to. Just don't let the sound quality change after that. But get the sound first and then worry about the pattern later.
And that will help you with that accent that you're going for, because right now you're having to do a lot of stuff, whereas if you're going straight up and down, bam, okay? Also, you need to watch your video and see exactly how low you are, because you're drifting very low. Just keep it right in front of your face. That will help. Okay, number 2.
Change will be more effective if you're smaller on the piano before that.
And actually, in general, I would say when you have changes, you're not doing them subito. You're doing them like, I'm not sure about this. Just dive right in. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work, and you'll fix it and do something else. Okay? If you want to do it again, you can. If not, you can move on to number 3. No, she needs to start on measure 2.
Okay, start on measure 2.
Yeah, you had almost no dynamic change.
Yeah.
Beth,
Do it again. You're too big on the piano.
and you might have something different than we do, because it looks like you're changing a beat earlier than what we've got. So go for it. Smaller. Okay, the reason you're going down is because you're trying to get it smaller below, above the plane, which is exactly right. But it will help you if you go up and tilt your arm just a hair. Yeah, then you can get more of a push down. Yeah, it's easier that way, as opposed to going down and doing it regular. Does that make sense? And go ahead. Are you talking about the accent?
Yes.
Good.
Okay. Can you do measure 4 one more time?
Yeah.
You're not getting the accent.
Prepare the accent. Don't ask for it late.
Again, you're too low to start with. Yeah. Now, pull out of beat 3 with more intensity. It's fast. It's better.
When you want an accent in legato, a good technique to use is to vary the speed at which you're pulling out of beats. Like, almost, not quite staccato, because you're dragging it out, but at least the motion is about the same kind of very quick and let's go kind of thing.